We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he is. I'm going to talk to the trainers as far as how he's feeling and what he can do.
What can you get out of this weekend, or these couple of days that you couldn't get done in Toronto?
Well, a lot of training, a lot of practice. I think you got a captive audience. For me, this is not a vacation, and let the players know that. We got probably a longer practice than they will let us have in Toronto, if you want to quantify it that way. But you got a captive audience, and we got a lot of stuff for it. I thought we had a good practice.
Carol, Dwane was saying the team dinner last night. Is that one of the benefits of something like this?
Guys spending time bonding, spending time together. We're doing the same thing as the coaching staff. You don't know. You can't put a number as far as how much you can get out of that, but I always think it's good guys can spend time away from the court together. Again, they're in a captive situation where they're together, but I think you do get a lot out of that as far as bonding, guys getting to know each other away from basketball and spending time together.
A rather unique season for you, dealing with different injuries with DeMar, Kyle, Patrick, Sully, now maybe Damari. What kind of challenges that present to a coach?
It's just the NBA, Doug. That's what the NBA is about. Your team dealing with it. You're dealing with it as coaching staff, dealing with new faces, new players coming in. That's one of the challenges of being an NBA coach. And I think our guys handle it pretty well. Next man up mentality, and that's what it is. You hope it doesn't happen as much, but again, it is what it is, and it's on us to make sure we make it, make something out of it.
Does it sort of challenge your creativity?
It does. Well, you have to. You got to find different ways to utilize people, put them in different situations. You find out a little bit about what guys can do and can't do. There's no one way of doing things in this league, and that's what you have to find out, what guys can do, put them in different situations. And fortunately and unfortunately, there's games, and you have to sometimes do it in a game to find out what guys can do. Like the other night, we brought Fred VanVleet in, and he really changed the game. I thought hadn't played very much, and the situations like that you have to go with and really try to see what guys can do in the game situations.
It's obvious what Pascal would have learned through all his minutes earlier in the season. What does he learn now?
Well, again, he's not going to forget what he got in those starts. I mean, not a lot of rookies get to start on a playoff team early in the season. He did, and I don't think he's forgotten. I would feel very comfortable putting him in a game right now, but you can't play 10, 11, 12 guys every night. So,
well, I guess I'm asking, what can you take from sitting on the bench and behind?
Well, watching Ibaka, watching Pat, you can learn that, and also be game ready to go.
From the outside looking in, it would seem that this would be most beneficial for the new guys, right? Like 2 days like this. But is there more to this than that?
Well, no, definitely. This is a mini training camp for us. Hate to use those words because player associations go crazy with that, but it is. It gives us an opportunity to slow things down and make sure guys understand exactly what we're trying to do. A lot of times in the last 7 games we've had to do stuff on the fly, but now we can slow it down even more with a couple of good practice days and long practices, but good practice for our new guys.